Wake up slow, let the morning shine. The Cove calls us, it's a peaceful sign. Coffee brewing, bowls packed tight. Gathering with ganja, everything feels right. Feet in the sand, hearts open wide. We're all connected, no need to hide. With every toke, the worries fade. Sunday mornings where love's displayed. Gather us with ganja, let the spirit flow. Feel the warmth from the highs we know. Together we rise with each slow exhale. In the Cove, good vibes prevail. Gather us with ganja, let joy abide. Peace and unity side by side. Breathe in deep, let your soul ignite. Together we shine in the morning light.
Wake up slow, let the morning shine. The Cove calls us, it's a peaceful sign. Coffee brewing, bowls packed tight. Gathering with ganja, everything feels right. Feet in the sand, hearts open wide. We're all connected, no need to hide. With every toke, the worries fade. Sunday mornings where love's displayed. Gather us with ganja, let the spirit flow. Feel the warmth from the highs we know. Together we rise with each slow exhale. In the Cove, good vibes prevail. Gather us with ganja, let joy abide. Peace and unity side by side. Breathe in deep, let your soul ignite. Together we shine in the morning light. Vibes prevail. Sunday morning light softly shine through. We're wrapped up in the moment, just me and you. Coffee's brewing slow, the world's still at ease. Cove TV's on, just the sun, us and the trees. Waking big beside you, feeling so complete. With every gentle touch, our love so sweet. Cannabis in the air, lifting up our souls, taking it slow, letting the good vibes roll. You and me and the morning haze. Cove TV's on, in our lazy days. The first hit of the day sets our hearts ablaze. Making big love in the soft sun's rays. Cannabis kisses, smoke rings in the air. Sunday mornings with you, nothing can compare. The warmth of your smile, the calm of the breeze. Our favorite strains whisper through the trees. Every puff we take, every song we hear. Cove TV's playing and it all feels clear. A love so deep in this quiet place. With a bowl in hand we find our space. Cannabis and coffee in the morning light. We can bake together, everything feels right. You and me and the morning haze. Cove TV's on, in our lazy days. The first hit of the day sets our hearts ablaze. Making big love in the soft sun's rays. Cannabis kisses, smoke rings in the air. Sunday mornings with you, nothing can compare. The world slows down just for a while. cannabis dreams and your gentle smile. Cove TV playing our favorite shows. With every hit, our connection grows. It's the little moments, the quiet and the slow. In your eyes I see everything I need to know. You and me and the morning haze. Cove TV's on in our lazy days. The first hit of the day sets our hearts ablaze. We can bake love in the soft sun's rays. Cannabis kisses, smoke rings in the air. Sunday mornings with you, nothing can compare. So here we are in our Sunday best. Wake and bake mornings feeling so blessed. Cannabis love, Cove TV's glow. With you by my side, it's all I need to know. The Cove TV's glow.
The sun's rising slow, paint skies with gold. Coffee in hand, the stories unfold. This ain't just a show, it's where hearts align. A place to unwind, where peace we find. Cannabis drifts on the morning breeze, bringing calm to the mind, setting souls at ease. Together we gather, no need to pretend. The Cove's where the day and good vibes begin. Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong, where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow. Some come to laugh, some come to share. Every story told shows someone's care. We lift each other, hand in hand. Through life's storms, together we stand. The circle's wide, there's room for all. No judgment here, just love's gentle call. Every morning's a chance to reset, renew, to breathe, to heal, and see life through. Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong, where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow. It's where hearts connect.
Hearts connect.
Where hope is planted and love takes effect.
Love takes effect.
A sacred space where kindness flows.
Kindness flows.
And every soul finds a place to grow.
Let's grow.
Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow.
Good Sunday morning, everybody. How's everybody's Sunday going? I hope it's going extra chillin'. And what up, Man-Bear?
A little bit of snow, so it's actually not as cold. It warmed up a bit, and we're getting snow, but I think it's about to stop. We got a few inches overnight. She did not, but, you know.
Cheers, everybody. Happy Sunday morning. Good morning, my most beautiful Amber. How are you, dear? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning.
Good morning, Crystal. Good to see you on this fine Sunday.
Good morning, Deb. How are you? I hope you were having a wonderful Sunday.
Good morning, Zach. That's right. One plant, one love.
Good morning, brother Bill. How are you doing, man? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning.
What's going on, DJ Ashley Stevens on this fine Sunday?
Hey, that was good. Hey, what up, Lumberjack? How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
What's going on, CJ? Happy Sunday.
Good morning, Ma. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful morning. How's everybody's morning going so far? And 20 degrees. CJ, I got 2.
I actually didn't check.
I don't know. I was out. It's really not bad. Like the wind's not blowing. It's all right. Good morning, Kimmy. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
I'm guessing probably like 28, 25. Once it drops into the 20s, the 25s, it's funny. It gets to this point where it's like, it's kind of too cold to snow. It warms up 2 degrees. Here's 4 feet.
Right? It's fucking crazy. We haven't gotten nothing too crazy yet, but it's on its way. So
I feel like this is a falsetto. I feel like we're gonna get a little bit of snow, and then like they're calling for rain tomorrow or the next day. So
I've got a new Sunday morning song for us, everybody.
oh shit.
All right, here we go, everybody. Cheers. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, chilling, sweet and slow Sunday morning.
It's Sunday morning, sweet and slow. The coffee's brewing, let the good vibes flow. Friends are gathered, hearts are light. Cannabis sparks, morning feels just right.
The sun is shining, the cove's alive, sharing laughter as the moments arrive. Every smile, every story we know makes Sunday mornings
Sweet and slow, sweet and slow, the way Sundays go.
oh, sweet and slow.
Pass the peace and the coffee, let the good times grow.
Sweet and slow.
In the Cove we gather, in the light of the day. With love and laughter, we find our way.
The air is hazy, the
burns bright. Coffee warms hands in the morning light. Conversations flow like the ocean tide. We're all connected, no need to hide. The choir hums, the rhythm sways. Joy fills the cove in endless ways. Every soul finds a place to grow. On Sunday mornings, sweet and slow. Sweet and slow, the way Sundays go. Oh, sweet and slow. Pass the peace and the coffee, let the good times grow. Ooh. Sweet and slow. In the cove we gather, in the light of the day. With love and laughter, we find our way. Sweet and slow, let it flow. Feel the love, let it show. In the cove we'll roam right. Sunday morning has begun. Hallelujah for the day. Sweet and slow, let's light the way.
Cheers, everybody. Good Sunday morning. What up, Ayla? Good morning.
I like that, man. And I'm not trying to be weird when I say this. It reminds me of a really good duet between Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn. And I'm not trying to say that's a bad thing. I like them. I thought,
Yeah.
like, you know, have you ever heard Spiders and Snakes?
Oh, yeah.
I don't like, yeah, it reminded me of that, but like in a Chillin Sunday Cove way, like a really good duet. Like, dude,
I love a good duet.
yeah.
Man, I love a good Gibson guitar.
Oh my God, it was Gibson too. I see. I keep asking you too about which guitar, and you're like, I gotta go look. I gotta look. It makes a difference. The sounds of different electric guitars, and everyone's like, no, they all sound the same. No, they do not sound the same. They have such different aspects to each guitar, man. I used to go into what was it, not Tommy Lee, the one store, I can't remember what it's called, it was Tom something. And yeah, I would just be like, man, I want to play this one, and I want to play this one, I play that one. I play the same songs on different guitars, and they wouldn't always work. I'm like, what? And he's like, try this one. I tried like a Gibson for this one song. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah.
I don't know what model Les Paul it is right now. It's Les Paul.
Still, I'm just saying it makes a difference on what guitar you're playing.
2 minutes out, everybody. Much love. Thank you. I fucking love the Sunday morning songs. We've got, I mean, I like the Sunday morning songs so much that I just end up playing them throughout the week.
Yeah, I know.
But there is a handful that I just play on Sunday mornings.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Sunday in all aspects is supposed to be a day of rest, a day of positive, adaptable procrastination. I did that, stole all that from Dr. K.
Absolutely. No, for reals. I think that Sundays are a chillin' fucking kind of a day.
Yeah. I actually think I have a complete set for my Terp Slurper balls, because I bought 4 sets and lost most of the pieces, but my pink set, I think I've got it. Yeah. Less than a minute out. Amber is right. As Beans always said, hope you're rolling up, packing up, getting up, chilling out, on the up and up. Sunday, chill down, chill up. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give you a C minus.
That's good. There's
a lot of effort in there.
So you did know my high school grades.
What he meant to say is make sure that you're grinding up, rolling up, packing up, heating up, on the up and up, getting that coffee up, getting the fuck up, but slowly because it's Sunday.
Happy 420.
Happy 420, everybody. Love y'all. Cheers.
Sunrise through the palm trees, cup of coffee in my hand. Warm breeze whispers gently in this simple morning land. Smooth coffee scent rising, dark roast in my cup. Take a sip, refreshing, just can't get enough. Coffee and cannabis in the Sunday air. Feeling so righteous, not a single care. Cannabis in the garden, leaves so green and bright. Smooth waves in the distance, life feels so right. Coffee grounds on the table, sugar and some cream. Rolling up the green leaves in this peaceful dream. Coffee and cannabis in the Sunday air. Feeling so righteous, not a single care. Cannabis in the garden, leaves so green and bright. Smooth waves in the distance, life feels so right. Coffee grounds on the table, sugar and some cream. Rolling up the green leaves in this peaceful dream.
Cheers, everybody. Happy December. Do a later morning update for December 1st. Sunday, December 1st, 2020, something or another. Much love to everybody that came out to the face game last night. I had a fucking blast. I think that shit's hilarious, and I fucking love it. And much love, Europe, for putting that together for us, man. It means a lot. I know that you've been super busy too, bro. Especially with like the Thanksgiving. Like the last few days have been crazy. I know at the shop. Congratulations to the Genji Guardians on their gold medal yesterday. That was cool. Chillin Sunday morning this morning. We'll hang out. We'll do a This Day in History. We'll do a morning speaker. We got the Europe Nanigdids at 9:13 Mountain Standard Time. And then Sir Sunday Afternoon Smoke this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's only on the Sir Cough Slot page. And the Europe Nanigdids is only on the Europe Entertainment page. So please make sure that you are following both of those guys. Because, well, it's just dopest dudes ever. And we give Man-Bear a follow because, you know, we love him too. We do.
Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome, bro.
Man. Chillin Sunday morning. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
That's fucking great. Sundays are pretty chilling, slow around here. A lot of hanging out, nothing too crazy. We got 7-ish minutes until our This Day in History. Does anybody have anything cool, fancy, fun planned for their Sunday?
If it did just stop snowing, a little bit of snowing. If it starts snowing again, a lot of shoveling. But right now it's a little bit of shoveling. I haven't gotten any phone calls yet because people are being penny pinchers and they don't want to spend money, and I'm charging like $10-20 a driveway. So I'm waiting for them to get like a foot or two. And then I'm like, yeah, now it's like $40. And they're going to be like, why? I'm going to be like, because you didn't call me when there was 6 inches. You called me when there was 2 feet.
It's a weird dichotomy, and I have definitely ran into it so much with the graphic design and music production and stuff like that. And like everybody wants something, but like not a lot of people want to pay for that. And also, bro, everybody's broke as a motherfucker, especially around this time of year. And so like I definitely get both sides of it, absolutely. You get those it's so funny around here. We'll see like there'll be like a farmer. He's got a massive house and all this implement and all this land and everything like that. And he's driving like a fucking 86 Chevy beat to shit.
Yeah.
That's Dutch rich, bro. They don't spend their money.
No, man. That's like how much did tires cost on a tractor out of Alberta? The tires alone are like $100,000. Just the tires for a tractor, man. Like, I'm sorry, man. That ain't something that I'm ever going to be able to afford. And that's what I mean. Is like for shoveling driveways, man, my ad is pay me what you think your shoveling needs are worth. What up, Cody?
What up, Coaster? I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday morning, brother. And then not always usually It's like the honor system, like like take a fucking pumpkin and pay what you think, or like there's bait shops around here that like, I mean, they've got cameras and shit, so they're all monitored, but still it's pretty much an honor system. Like take some bait, pay for it, whatever. So, but you always get that one asshole that's like, I'm gonna grab 2 extra minnows because nobody's watching me.
Yeah. So the way we get around, we don't look for people that are good, solid people who always have cash, but it ends up happening. Like we'll put an ad out, right? And I'll find 5 to 10 people. And now once we get 5 to 10 people that I start shoveling for, I'll just start going back to their places. If they'll message me every time it snows. So I'll go and do the same 5, 10 places. And then I don't have to pick up any new customers. That's the problem, is people start taking on too much snow shoveling work. And then they're like overloaded. Then they call me and they're like, hey, can you pick up some of my overhead? And I'm like, yeah, but now it's my job and I'm not paying you. It's like, because we kind of be independent shoveling contractors, whatever you want to call it. Most of the time I walk around because there's tons of houses around here, so I don't have to pay any fuel, which saves my ass. The fuel cost would be like almost probably at least a third of what I'm making.
Well, it's nice if you can just like throw some coveralls or whatever on and a shovel and just walk. If it's not too far, you just go walk place to place and then do it. Especially if the weather's not horrible.
Honestly, I've taken 3 feet of almost solid ice off of a flat roof in minus 25 Fahrenheit, guaranteed, actually minus 25. I was up there and I had more layers on than I've ever been comfortable putting on over myself. Like I actually probably had about 60 pounds of clothes on.
Dang.
But the only thing that got cold was parts of my face. That was it. I had everything covered. Like just little parts of my face would get cold. I have to go in for a few minutes.
It is December. I believe that they let Whitney out or Mariah out, or both of them out, I think.
Hey.
I mean, it's time. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
What?
No, wait. You're not
We're
playing
play
Mariah.
Before this day in history. And cheers, everybody. Happy fucking Christmas music.
Oh, okay. I thought you were playing her.
I've rolled this blunt for you, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. A gift of green so true, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. The finest herb I bring, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. To light and let it sing, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. So puff, puff, pass along, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This vibe we've built so strong, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. When we all spark the flame, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. We're playing love's best game, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This circle here tonight, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, burns brighter than the light, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. So puff, puff, pass along, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This vibe we've built so strong, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This blunt, this spark, this moment we share, a little gift wrapped in smoke and care. I've rode with love for you, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This herb will see us through, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. So let the smoke rise high, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Together we touch the sky, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. So puff, puff, pass along, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This vibe we've built so strong, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. With every hit we sing, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Together joy we bring, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
Much love, everybody. Oh, there's so many more. There's so many more.
Okay, I wasn't trying to be rude. I thought you were about to play Mariah Carey's Christmas song, and I was about to jump through the screen. I was about to jump through the damn screen. I was like, okay, Beanz Christmas music, that's cool. Mariah Carey, that's not fine. I mean, she is fine, but her music's not fine. All right, she's fine as hell. She always has been, always will. But her music, Christmas music, nah, man. Her regular music,
hey,
that's all right.
What up, Austin? How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning. Oh, no.
It's all bad. It's all bad.
So all this music I've been working on that I haven't been able to play, it's all fucking Christmas music.
Of course. You're waiting for Thanksgiving to end. That just happened to be like one of the last 2 days of November. So you're like, give me 48 hours and I can release this shit. Come on.
Oh, man, there's so many Christmas songs. I'm so excited.
Wait, you had the build up and the time and the right spirit to make them too. So you're like, I can't wait. When's it December 1st? Yeah, I hear you, brother. The only good Mariah Carey is that one she did with Busta Rhymes. Baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. I know that you want it. It's the best song.
All right, this day in history with the one and only Vicki Bowers. Vicki. For December 1st. Make sure this speeds right. Here we go. Wait. All right, here we go.
Over this long weekend after Thanksgiving 2024, we're going to repurpose and enjoy some episodes from previous years. Thank you so much for your indulgence and loyalty. And here we go. Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for December 1st. December 1st is the 335th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 336th in leap years, with 30 days remaining to the end of the year. Wow, can you believe it already? Today's word is quiddity. Quiddity is a noun with a couple of meanings. In one sense, it means whatever makes a thing the type that it is, the essence of a thing. As in, the artist showed an amazing ability to show a person's quiddity in a single portrait. The thing that makes a cat, or a dog. In another sense, quiddity can also mean a trifling point or a quibble, bickering over minor, unimportant points. Quiddity comes to us from Middle English, Latin before that. First known use of the word quiddity was in the 1300s. Quiddity. And with that, in the presidential election of 1824, no presidential candidate had received a majority of the total electoral votes. So, on December 1st, 1824, Congress turned over the presidential election to the House of Representatives, as dictated by the 12th Amendment to the Constitution. It had been a close and apparently contentious election between John Adams and Andrew Jackson. Adams ultimately ended up with the presidency that time. Interestingly, in the following election of 1928, Jackson got more than twice as many electoral votes as Adams. This is the birthday of American actress and singer Mary Martin, born December 1st, 1913. People my age might remember her for playing Peter Pan in the televised theater production. She also happens to be the mother of actor Larry Hagman, who played the villainous J.R. on the TV show Dallas. Ms. Martin lived to the age of 76 and is buried right over there in Weatherford, Texas, not a whole hour's drive from where I'm sitting. On December 1st, 1913, the Ford Motor Company introduced the first moving assembly line for mass production of an entire automobile. This innovation reduced the time it took to build a car from more than 12 hours to about 2.5 hours. The Isaac Newton telescope is a 100-inch or 2.54 meter Optical telescope currently located in the Canary Islands on the island of La Palma at the Roca de los Muchachos Observatory. It was originally located in the Royal Greenwich Observatory in England and was moved from Greenwich to La Palma in 1984 due to light pollution. We mention this today because the Isaac Newton telescope was inaugurated by Queen Elizabeth II on December 1st, 1967, in its original location. Today's song is I'm Your Baby Tonight by Whitney Houston, number 1 on December 1st, 1990. Miss Houston's second studio album, Whitney, in 1987, has been very popular, debuting at the top of the charts. Even so, critics panned her efforts as being formulaic and safe. Fearing she might lose some of her audience over these criticisms, she decided to spice things up a bit. I'm Your Baby Tonight was her foray into a change in sound. Fortunately, the critics were appeased, and I'm Your Baby Tonight is now considered to be one of her best singles. I'm Your Baby Tonight by Whitney Houston, number 1, December 1st, 1990. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page. It's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Much love, Vicki Bowers. And if you are not, please make sure that you are following and subscribe to the one and only Vicki Bowers. She's fucking amazing, and I love This Day in History every morning. And it's been an honor, and it's been amazing being able to watch them. And
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for not only This Day in History, but that Vicki Bowers is a part of all of this. And
Yes. Absolutely love it. It's great.
That's incredible. For those that don't know, we have a half-hour exclusive access pass to This Day in History before they're even released on her page, and that just blows my mind, and it means the world so much.
Yeah, thank you, Vicki. Because we've been, like Beanz has said, you've been listening to Vicki for how long now? I don't even know. So long now. Every morning.
And I forgot the Whitney Houston. That's what are the odds? We were just talking about they letting Mariah and Whitney out, and then boom, hey, here's the song of the day, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, much love, Vicki Bowers. Thank you.
You know what I feel bad. Sorry, go ahead. You know who I feel bad for over the Christmas holidays? Nick Cannon. He's got so many damn kids, man. What the heck is he? I'm just saying, man. He's got like 47 kids.
I don't think they're together anymore either.
No, they're not. But I'm just saying he's got like at least like 8, 9 kids or some shit like that.
Well, I know they had like you get a set of twins, a pair of twins.
Oh yeah.
Twins.
I'm just saying his Christmas kid bill is high.
Brittany, I hope you're doing better. That's super sad. You getting sick part. You having to quit smoking. We will be here for you. You ain't gotta go nowhere. I mean, I understand it's super not easy trying to quit something when you're around people doing it, but I mean, we got you, girl. You ain't got to go nowhere, and we are here for you and support you in all of your decisions that you make.
I actually may have to quit smoking or at least dabbing and severely cut back. So what I'm looking into is actually high dose edibles. I have a couple people who make homemade ones, and if the lower dose ones help you, I can go check out the dispensary. I found you're gonna laugh. I found a poutine gravy mix that has 10 milligrams of THC in it. I can make THC poutine.
So I think I've always said it's crazy how Ma is on the Facebook side and Amber is on the YouTube side. Okay?
Okay.
They do it all the fucking time. They are always on this, like, right, the same. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's got 12 kids by 6 different roles. I mean, why do people keep sleeping with him? He's Nick Cannon.
Because he's fucking Nick
not
Cannon.
50 Cent.
It's
like 5 cents.
Yes, feel better, Brittany. Please, please, and keep us updated, honey. If you need anything, don't be afraid to reach out. The Cove's got your back.
I can't imagine someone telling me having to quit smoking. Like, that would be I've been smoking since 96. Sorry, good.
Oh, no, you're good. It just reminded me. So, actually, I remember 2 months ago, I had somebody, an avid watcher of the morning show, reach out to me, and they said that actually the morning show and the morning speakers have helped them slow down in their cannabis usage, and now they don't smoke near as much as they used to. And I was like, that's so dope. I'm all about smoking and doing whatever, but I mean, like, absolutely, right? Yes. But I mean, like, whatever. I feel like you should do whatever you want to do to be best for you, and like, I support you in that because I want you to be the best you that you can be, and the best you is what you think you can be. It's a lot, but
no, we get it.
And I'm high, but let's get higher. Let's play a song.
We'll
go. I played this one. Higher, higher, baby. That's not the song, but that's such a good song.
Sunrise through the palm trees, cup of coffee in my hand. Warm breeze whispers gently in this simple morning land. Smooth coffee scent rising, dark roast in my cup. Take a sip, refreshing, just can't get enough. Coffee and cannabis in the Sunday air. Feeling so righteous, not a single care. Cannabis in the garden, leaves so green and bright. Smooth waves in the distance, life feels so right. Coffee grounds on the table, sugar and some cream. Rolling up the green leaves in this peaceful dream. Coffee and cannabis in the Sunday air. Feeling so righteous, not a single care. Cannabis in the garden, leaves so green and bright. Smooth waves in the distance, life feels so right. Coffee grounds on the table, sugar and some cream. Rolling up the green leaves in this peaceful dream.
As you would say, well, I literally just played that song. All right, let's try this one. Maybe I haven't played this one. I forget.
Sunrise glow so gentle, bright. Coffee cup, my heart's delight. Cannabis mist in the air. Friends, we share this morning fare. Tropical breeze whispers low. We sip slow, feel the flow. Hands we hold, a peaceful beat. Life is sweet where hearts do meet. Sunday morning, pure and free. Church bell rings in harmony. Coffee warm and glowing sun. Cannabis dreams, we've just begun. Gospel tunes we softly hum. Joyful hearts and beating drums. Tropical skies wide and grand. Together we all understand. peaceful shore, birds take to flight. Nature paints a pure delight. Friends and laughter fill the space. In this soft and sacred place, cannabis calm and subtle grace, coffee warmth in our embrace, hands wrinkle dreams in morning light, Sunday sunrise pure and bright. Gospel tunes we softly hum, church bell rings in harmony, coffee warm and glowing sun, cannabis dreams we've just begun.
YouTube's so funny. So I'm looking for a morning speaker, right? And so the Dr. K channel is Healthy Gamer GG. And then there's a video posted of a Dr. K video, and it's posted on Not Healthy Gamer GG, and it has the exact same symbol with a not, like a don't smoking like type symbol over it. Oh, and then there's another one that says Dr. K stares into your soul for 1 hour straight, and it's just a loop of him like, look, I'm like, what is it? Oh, YouTube. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning. It's been a fucking amazing Sunday morning. And I love Sundays. I mean, Chillin Sunday Morning, your nanigans, Thursday afternoon, Sunday smoke. I said that in different mixture of combination. But, and then, I mean, it's football today. It's Sunday.
Who playing? Who playing?
I don't even know.
We college or we NFL?
NFL.
Nice.
Oh, much love, Ams. I'm so sorry, but the Gators totally won last night.
Oh man! Hey, did Auburn, Alabama? How that?
Alabama won. Huge fight after the Michigan Ohio State game, I believe it was.
Really?
Because I might be getting this wrong, and so I think it was Michigan tried to plant their team flag in the 50-yard line of Ohio, and bro, punches was thrown.
Dude, yeah, I wouldn't do that. That's like taking someone's mask off. Fuck.
All right, we'll play another song. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. Cheers.
Golden sun, rise up slow. Coffee steam in the glow. Cannabis in the haze. Start our tropic days. Morning dew on the leaves. Coconut breeze in the trees. Roasting beans, smooth and dark, lighting up a morning spark. Coffee cup to lips so high. Cannabis under azure sky. Warmth in every single ray. Tropic love in morning play. Birds sing a tender tune in the light of early June. Cannabis leaves sway in mind. Coffee aroma running wild. Percussion rhythm so sweet. Sand warm beneath our feet. Cannabis whispers in the air. Coffee heartbeat softly share. Coffee cup to lips so high. Cannabis under azure sky. Warmth in every single ray. Tropic love in morning play. Percussion rhythm so sweet. Sand warm beneath our feet. Cannabis whispers in the air. Coffee heartbeat softly share. Coffee cup to lips so high. Cannabis under azure sky. Warmth in every single ray. Tropic love in morning play.
Good morning, Mindy. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning. Happy December 1st, everybody. It's been a pretty chilling day. Always love Chillin Sunday Morning. Got the year Shenanigans coming up at 9:13 Mountain Standard Time. That is 11:13 all you East Coasters and 8:13 all you West Coasters.
That's right.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Just gonna work around here, work on some music. Chillin Sunday, bro. All right, our morning speaker this morning is Sherry Turkle. Hey, Booyakasha. Good morning, Magic. How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. We literally I just clicked the button to start our morning speaker. And happy 10th birthday to Jackzilla's. Much love, man.
Just a moment ago, my daughter Rebecca texted me for good luck. Her text said, "Mom, you will rock." I love this. Getting that text, it was like getting a hug. And so there you have it. I embody the central paradox. I'm a woman who loves getting texts, who's going to tell you that too many of them can be a problem. Actually, that reminder of my daughter brings me to the beginning of my story. 1996, when I gave my first TED Talk, Rebecca was 5 years old and she was sitting right there in the front row. I had just written a book that celebrated our life on the internet, and I was about to be on the cover of Wired magazine. In those heady days, we were experimenting with chat rooms and online virtual communities. We were exploring different aspects of ourselves, and then we unplugged. I was excited. And as a psychologist, what excited me most was the idea that we would use what we learned in the virtual world about ourselves, about our identity, to live better lives in the real world. Now, fast forward to 2012, I'm back here on the TED stage again. My daughter's 20, she's a college student. She sleeps with her cell phone. So do I. And I've just written a new book, but this time it's not one that will get me on the cover of Wired magazine. So what happened? I'm still excited by technology, but I believe, and I'm here to make the case that we're letting it take us places that we don't want to go. Over the past 15 years, I've studied technologies of mobile communication, and I've interviewed hundreds and hundreds of people, young and old, about their plugged-in lives. And what I've found is that our little devices, those little devices in our pockets, are so psychologically powerful that they don't only change what we do, they change who we are. Some of the things we do now with our devices are things that only a few years ago we would have found odd or disturbing, but they've quickly come to seem familiar, just how we do things. So just to take some quick examples, people text or do email during corporate board meetings. They text and shop and go on Facebook during classes, during presentations, actually during all meetings. People talk to me about the important new skill of making eye contact while you're texting. People explain to me that it's hard, but that it can be done. Parents text and do email at breakfast and at dinner while their children complain about not having their parents' full attention, but then these same children deny each other their full attention. This is a recent shot of my daughter and her friends being together while not being together. And we even text at funerals. I study this. We remove ourselves from our grief or from our reverie, and we go into our phones. Why does this matter? It matters to me because I think we're setting ourselves up for trouble. Trouble certainly in how we relate to each other, but also trouble in how we relate to ourselves, in our capacity for self-reflection. We're getting used to a new way of being alone together. People want to be with each other, but also elsewhere, connected to all the different places they want to be. People want to customize their lives. They want to go in and out of all the places they are because the thing that matters most to them is control over where they put their attention. So you want to go to that board meeting, but you only want to pay attention to the bits that interest you. And some people think that's a good thing. But you can end up hiding from each other even as we're all constantly connected to each other. A 50-year-old businessman laments to me that he feels he doesn't have colleagues anymore at work. When he goes to work, he doesn't stop by to talk to anybody, he doesn't call, and he says he doesn't want to interrupt his colleagues because he says they're too busy on their email. But then he stops himself and he says, I'm not telling you the truth. I'm the one who doesn't want to be interrupted. I think I should want to, but actually I'd rather just do things on my BlackBerry. Across the generations, I see that people can't get enough of each other if and only if they can have each other at a distance in amounts they can control. I call it the Goldilocks effect. Not too close, not too far, just right. But what might feel just right for that middle-aged executive can be a problem for an adolescent who needs to develop face-to-face relationships. An 18-year-old boy who uses texting for almost everything says to me wistfully, someday, but certainly not now, I'd like to learn how to have a conversation. When I ask people, what's wrong with having a conversation? People say, I'll tell you what's wrong with having a conversation. It takes place in real time, and you can't control what you're going to say. So that's the bottom line. Texting, email, posting, all of these things let us present the self as we want to be. We get to edit, and that means we get to delete. And that means we get to retouch the face, the voice, the flesh, the body. Not too little, not too much, just right. Human relationships are rich and they're messy and they're demanding. and we clean them up with technology. And when we do, one of the things that can happen is that we sacrifice conversation for mere connection. We shortchange ourselves. And over time, we seem to forget this, or we seem to stop caring. I was caught off guard when Stephen Colbert asked me a profound question. A profound question. He said, don't all those little tweets, don't all those little sips of online communication add up to one big gulp of real conversation? My answer was no, they don't add up. Connecting in sips may work for gathering discrete bits of information. They may work for saying, I'm thinking about you, or even for saying, I love you. I mean, look at how I felt when I got that text from my daughter. But they don't really work for learning about each other, for really coming to know and understand each other. And we use conversations with each other to learn how to have conversations with ourselves. So a flight from conversation can really matter because it can compromise our capacity for self-reflection. For kids growing up, that skill is the bedrock of development. Over and over I hear, I would rather text than talk. And what I'm seeing is that people get so used to being shortchanged out of real conversation, so used to getting by with less, that they become almost willing to dispense with people altogether. So, for example, many people share with me this wish that someday a more advanced version of Siri, the digital assistant on Apple's iPhone, will be more like a best friend, someone who will listen when others won't. I believe this wish reflects a painful truth that I've learned in the past 15 years. That feeling that no one is listening to me is very important in our relationships with technology. That's why it's so appealing to have a Facebook page or a Twitter feed, so many automatic listeners. And the feeling that no one is listening to me makes us want to spend time with machines that seem to care about us. We're developing robots, they call them sociable robots, that are specifically designed to be companions to the elderly, to our children, to us. Have we so lost confidence that we will be there for each other? During my research, I worked in nursing homes, and I brought in these sociable robots that were designed to give the elderly the feeling that they were understood. And one day I came in, and a woman who had lost a child was talking to a robot in the shape of a baby seal. It seemed to be looking in her eyes. It seemed to be following the conversation. It comforted her. And many people found this amazing. But that woman was trying to make sense of her life with a machine that had no experience of the arc of a human life. That robot put on a great show. And we're vulnerable. People experience pretend empathy as though it were the real thing. So during that moment, when that woman was experiencing that pretend empathy, I was thinking, that robot can't empathize. It doesn't face death. It doesn't know life. And as that woman took comfort in her robot companion, I didn't find it amazing. I found it one of the most wrenching, complicated moments in my 15 years of work. But when I stepped back, I felt myself at the cold, hard center of a perfect storm. We expect more from technology and less from each other. And I ask myself, why have things come to this? And I believe it's because technology appeals to us most where we are most vulnerable. And we are vulnerable. We're lonely, but we're afraid of intimacy. And so from social networks to sociable robots, we're designing technologies that will give us the illusion of companionship without the demands of friendship. We turn to technology to help us feel connected in ways we can comfortably control. But we're not so comfortable. We are not so much in control. These days, those phones in our pockets are changing our minds and hearts because they offer us 3 gratifying fantasies. 1, that we can put our attention wherever we want it to be. 2, that we will always be heard. And 3, that we will never have to be alone. And that third idea, that we will never have to be alone, is central to changing our psyches. Because the moment that people are alone, even for a few seconds, they become anxious, they panic, they fidget, they reach for a device. Just think of people at a checkout line or at a red light. Being alone feels like a problem that needs to be solved. And so people try to solve it by connecting. But here, connection is more like a symptom than a cure. It expresses, but it doesn't solve an underlying problem. But more than a symptom, constant connection is changing the way people think of themselves. It's shaping a new way of being. The best way to describe it is, I share, therefore I am. We use technology to define ourselves by sharing our thoughts and feelings, even as we're having them. So before it was, I have a feeling, I want to make a call. Now it's, I want to have a feeling, I need to send a text. The problem with this new regime of I share, therefore I am, is that if we don't have connection, we don't feel like ourselves. We almost don't feel ourselves. So what do? We connect more and more. But in the process, we set ourselves up to be isolated. How do you get from connection to isolation? You end up isolated if you don't cultivate the capacity for solitude, the ability to be separate, to gather yourself. Solitude is where you find yourself so that you can reach out to other people and form real attachments. When we don't have the capacity for solitude, we turn to other people in order to feel less anxious or in order to feel alive. When this happens, we're not able to appreciate who they are. It's as though we're using them as spare parts to support our fragile sense of self. We slip into thinking that always being connected is going to make us feel less alone. But we're at risk because actually it's the opposite that's true. If we're not able to be alone, we're going to be more lonely. And if we don't teach our children to be alone, they're only going to know how to be lonely. When I spoke at TED in 1996, reporting on my studies of the early virtual communities, I said, those who make the most of their lives on the screen come to it in a spirit of self-reflection. And that's what I'm calling for here, now. Reflection, and more than that, a conversation about where our current use of technology may be taking us, what it might be costing us. We're smitten with technology, and we're afraid, like young lovers, that too much talking might spoil the romance. But it's time to talk. We grew up with digital technology, and so we see it as all grown up. But it's not. It's early days. There's plenty of time for us to reconsider how we use it, how we build it. I'm not suggesting that we turn away from our devices, just that we develop a more self-aware relationship with them, with each other, and with ourselves. I see some first steps. Start thinking of solitude as a good thing. Make room for it. Find ways to demonstrate this as a value to your children. Create sacred spaces at home, the kitchen, the dining room, and reclaim them for conversation. Do the same thing at work. At work, we're so busy communicating that we often don't have time to think. We don't have time to talk about the things that really matter. Change that. Most important, we all really need to listen to each other, including to the boring bits, because it's when we stumble or hesitate or lose our words that we reveal ourselves to each other. Technology is making a bid to redefine human connection, how we care for each other, how we care for ourselves, but it's also giving us the opportunity to affirm our values and our direction. I'm optimistic. We have everything we need to start. We have each other, and we have the greatest chance of success if we recognize our vulnerability, that we listen when technology says it will take something complicated and promises something simpler. So in my work, I hear that life is hard, relationships are filled with risk, and then there's technology, simpler, hopeful, optimistic, ever young. It's like calling in the cavalry. An ad campaign promises that online and with avatars, you can, quote, finally, love your friends, love your body, love your life. Online and with avatars. We're drawn to virtual romance, to computer games that seem like worlds, to the idea that robots will someday be our true companions. We spend an evening on the social network instead of going to the pub with friends. But our fantasies of substitution have cost us. Now we all need to focus on the many, many ways technology can lead us back to our real lives, our own bodies, our own communities, our own politics, our own planet. They need us. Let's talk about how we can use digital technology, the technology of our dreams, to make this life the life we can love. Thank you.
That's fucking good.
Yeah, it was definitely a morning speaker. I don't know if you want my opinion on that. I'm an older person than some people out there, and so the way I look at it is I grew up before the internet. So I was alive before the invention of the internet, right? So I grew up before the internet, the invention of the internet, and through technology, right? So I seen the three stages of no internet, dial-up internet, and whatever they progressed to Wi-Fi or whatever they're calling it now, right? Wireless fiber optics. I understand a lot of what she said, but again, it's that, your whole 80-20 rule. I agree with, I don't even want to say my numbers today, but my situation is a lot different. I don't want to sound negative. I don't want to sound negative, but
No, you're good. Well, I mean, you are probably, 10 years older than me or whatever. And so, I was born in 1990, and I grew up with the internet. Not like kids today, they grew up like it. But, I as the internet came from its infancy and grew up, I was also there with it. And so I absolutely, definitely understand what you're saying, and I see where you're coming from. And
what were you doing in 96?
Playing Hot Wheels, probably.
That's what I mean. In 96, I was just starting to skateboard. She was doing a fucking TED Talk. That's my point about that is when you look at where technology is gone, where it's going, I call it technology inflation. Do you know what I mean? Because it's literally like not in a money ways, but she talks about not going on social platforms, but going out to a bar. Have you been to a bar, a movie theater, and how expensive it actually is to go out?
Oh, absolutely. That's a very good point.
So think about this. 3 nights out at a bar is my entire month's of internet bill.
Right. Absolutely. And
I'm just saying, so,
I think that if you, I definitely get it, because it all depends on, what you are using the technology for. And,
right.
I think that it's amazingly ironic that on a show on social media, we're playing a TED Talk about not watching. I just think it's amazing. I for real, it's very important.
Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I'm a little biased because of, we are doing this 7 days a week. I get that. But at the same time, if our technology never went past, let's say Atari was the last video game, guess what? Every kid in North America would have a freaking Atari right now, and
Oh
we'd be
yeah.
playing all the newest Atari games. That's what
Um.
I'm saying. Is if technology stopped, we'd still be doing the last technological thing that was invented, right? We're not just going to stop. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to stop using new things. That's the way the world's
Oh
always
no,
been.
absolutely not. It's crazy. So like, the up and coming of the internet in the 90s and early 2000s was like close to akin to the automobile.
Yeah.
Like the revolutionization.
Yes.
Hey.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And you know, we're kind of getting into that again with the whole rise of the AI thing because it's expanding so fast and all that. But like, that's a whole another can of worms. And if I remember this morning, I'm not in the fucking worm business.
I actually did like her talk about an old person. I didn't like that it was a seal robot or whatever, but
that was fucking weird,
okay,
bro.
okay, but the idea of an AI robot being able to listen and respond politely to an old
Oh
person who perhaps has dementia or something, they're not going to get attacked by a robot. They're not going to have this robot feeling guilty for them. They're going to have a robot that's going to hear them, listen to them, and be like, "Wow, that's really bad. Keep going." They're not going to interrupt. That robot's not going to interrupt them with their own sad story and diverge what that old person is saying. So I kind of like that robot AI thing. You know, that's a good side of it.
Absolutely, Mom. I'm huge on moderation is key. Holy shit, Mindy. That's pretty. That's culture shock.
Shit.
I couldn't even imagine. Like, I was 11 in 2001, and I was 24 in 2014.
Dude,
so like that's I couldn't imagine because there's so much happened in that time. I bet you were just like, what the fuck is happening in the world? Like, for real.
Dude, I was getting ready to move out of the city. I was getting ready to move out of Vancouver in 2001. By 2002, 2003, I moved to the sticks. Basically, I did. I moved to the bush.
Down in holler. I don't know.
We got 3 minutes out. 3 minutes
we
out.
do have 3 minutes out. I was just looking. I was gonna say it. No, I don't know. I was. I don't even whether whether I agree with her or not. She was super fucking interesting.
She was like, very, very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I love is like, I don't pick the morning speaker specifically for anybody. And I don't mean this in a bad way. Like, if it's not your cup of tea, I don't mean that. It might be somebody else's cup of tea. I don't even know who likes tea. I just, I totally,
you're right.
But at the same time, like, I absolutely understand and respect where you're coming from because you also make very good valid points. And I think that if we can't have a discussion about something, what the fuck is going on?
And like, don't get me wrong. 2 years ago now, we went camping for my wife's birthday, and yeah, we brought our phones and stuff. But most of the time, we were just sitting around a fire, not with our phones. We were just sitting around a fire. You know, we were going fishing. We were like, you know, you can do those things that actually get you out of or unplug yourself. Camping is one. And honestly, I don't know if I could go camping without my phone. And honestly, I get it. I get the whole technology thing, but
like, it's it is 2024, almost 2025. Holy shit! But you know, like, you got to have a means of like, it's not like it was back in the 80s when like, if you know, like, for a lot of emergency reasons, for like, if you have kids and like, you got to let your kids get a hold of you, or you got to get, you know what I mean? Like, absolutely, the world has changed. And you know, that TED Talk came out in 2012.
Yeah,
and like, for real, the world has changed so much in 12 fucking years.
So she talks about the BlackBerry, which is a really, really important. BlackBerry is a really important conversation. The BlackBerry, first of all, was one of the first full keyboard. Remember, first
I had a BlackBerry. Keyboard. I was a baller. It was a whole roll wheel and everything, bro.
Dude, you got a BlackBerry, bro? No shit. I got the new You got the new BlackBerry, bro.
Oh man, I think there might be a company man on BlackBerry we could do one day.
We should check that out.
It's amazing how like they were like the fidget spinners of cell phones, if I could go like that. But I mean, like, they exploded and then they were.
I'm probably dating myself, but I'm pretty sure the first smartphone or actual like converted to smartphone was like 2004. Around there, right? So that's when she's talking about how technology sort of really disconnected us because the phones, what you were able to do with your phones exploded. Just like you know, like you couldn't do shit like that before 2004 or whenever the first smartphone came out.
My brother's brand new pickup, my old Happy 420, my brother's oldest my oldest brother's brand new pickup basically has a cell phone in the dash. Like, it's crazy. Cheers, everybody. Happy December 1st, 420.
On a Sunday morning, the sky's so clear, the cove awakens, peace draws near. The herbs inhale, the day begins. Inhale the good, exhale your sins. The sunlight kisses every leaf. A gentle toke brings calm relief. Through every puff, the soul set free. Ganja embracing harmony. Inhale, exhale, amen, here we stand. With every puff we understand. The cove is calling, let peace begin. Inhale, exhale, amen, and breathe it in. Inhale, exhale, let joy unfold. Stories shared, connections bold. Lift each other, find strength again. Inhale, exhale, amen. The morning glow, soft waves roll by. In every breath we reach the sky. Sunday's a blessing, a gift to embrace. We slow things down, move at love's pace. Goals are passed with care, with trust. In the cove we do what we must. The herb unites as laughter flows. Through sacred clouds the spirit grows. Inhale, exhale, amen, here we stand. With every puff we understand. The cove is calling, let peace begin. Inhale, exhale, amen, and breathe it in. Inhale, exhale, let joy unfold. Stories shared, connections bold. Lift each other, find strength again. Inhale, exhale, amen. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, amen, here we stand. A Sunday morning wrapped in gold. With every toke, new stories told. The herb brings peace to hearts in need. A soulful moment, love's gentle creed. In the cove with ganja in hand. Together we rise, together we stand. No rush, no fear, just space to be. Inhale, exhale, serenity. Inhale, exhale, amen, here we stand. With every puff we understand. The cove is calling, let peace begin. Inhale, exhale, amen, and breathe it in. Inhale, exhale, let joy unfold. Stories shared, connections bold. Lift each other, find strength again. Inhale, exhale, amen. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, amen, here we stand.
Not done yet. I'm not dying, Man-Bear. You're dying.
You're right. I am a little bit dying. I'm just holding it in. Oh, man. Here's a little trick I learned because I'm old school. You need to smoke some freaking dabs and you ain't got no freaking torch, man. Just like beans, you got a little cigarette ash. Throw that in your spoon. Drip some oil on the ash. Perfect.
Work.
I used to get a cigarette every once in a while for my old lady and have a couple puffs and then just let it freaking burn. I know that would kill a cigarette smoker watching a cigarette burn, but something about cigarette ash is a really good filter. It's even better than I used to smoke a joint and then ash into my pipe so I could smoke oil when I didn't have a torch or couldn't afford gas. Because no offense, sometimes you just can't afford the gas.
Right?
Yeah. How's Morgan this morning?
She is sleeping. No.
I said the magic words.
She must.
We do conjure people and dogs and cats, I'm sure too. Cats listen. Kind of tried to tell my cat to kind of fuck off yesterday, and the cat looked at me like, yeah, okay, I get it. You're not having a good moment. I was like, I'm not having a good moment. The cat was like, meow, and went upstairs.
Meow.
Yeah,
Meow.
you know what I mean? You ever had a cat like, fuck you too? Like, I'm like, what the hell was that? Fuck you, meow.
My favorite, like the I'm not blank, you're blank, is from Family Guy when he's talking about like the drinking and going to the bar and stuff like that. He's like, how am I supposed to get home? I'm supposed to take the bus? I'm not taking the bus. You take the bus.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a brew stew this morning.
PSA. If you do and have ever seen the brew stews, don't watch all of them around your kids. I learned that the other day. I thought it'd be funny. And the first Monopoly card was like, and Michael paid $5 to suck a D for bus fare. And I was like, oh, fucking shit. Like, the neighbor Michael he's always picking on. I'm like, fuck.
Yep.
I'm like, okay,
good morning, Tanya. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Yeah, for real. Sometimes I don't know what the fuck Bruce Stew's going to say. I don't know if I can call him by his real name, but we're going to call him Bruce Stew. But they're funny sometimes. Like 85-15, I'll say. 90-10-ish. 95-5. All right, here we go.
All right. Now, over the years, I've made plenty of cartoons based on all the ridiculous things that have happened in my life. And as you may know, I am not a cover band. I don't do other people's stories. I only do my own. And I've had plenty of emails from people that have been like, oh, you should do the story about the time my Uncle Frank passed out with my Cocker Spaniel's paw in his mouth. And I'm always like, I don't know your weird Uncle Frank, and I don't know your weird little Cocker Spaniel. That's your story, not mine. I'm not doing it. Well, that's all about to change because today I'm going to do my first cover story. You see, this year I had the chance to be a coach on a Pee Wee baseball team. And you might be sitting there like, really? Who the hell put this guy in charge of a bunch of 9 and 10-year-olds? Well, listen here, buddy. I can teach kids how to play baseball. I'm really good at coaching children, as a matter of fact. All right, as soon as that ball's hit, you need to run fast, okay? Super fast, like you just robbed a liquor store at knife point. Like I what? Go, damn it, go. I was a pretty damn good coach, I must say. I don't care what the hell the fucking lawsuit said. Well, imagine my surprise when during practice one day, one of our kids comes up to me and he's like, I'm a really big fan of your YouTube channel, and I wrote you this script to help with your career. Now, this caught me off guard because I didn't tell any of the kids that I did YouTube for a living. How this kid found out, I have no idea, but that's the last shit that I'm trying to deal with. Like, I can just imagine this kid's dad walking in the living room while his kid's watching my shitty little cartoons.
Oh my God, Michael, you are a fucktard. Jesus. Don't call me fucktard, Jesus.
What the hell are you watching in here? Oh, it's okay. It's just my coach from Pee Wee Baseball. Oh, all right. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Yeah, no, that's not good. In fact, if your little ass is still watching this cartoon right now, knock it off and go do some homework or something. Now, I'm not going to say this kid's name that wrote this script, obviously. I'm not going to dox the poor kid. How fucked up would that be? But I will tell you what his nickname was. Because, well, I gave every kid on the team an arbitrary nickname. And we had some pretty good ones on the team. We had freshly baked donuts at first base, 3 blind Bryce out in left field. Hell, I called one kid Old Hickory all year long, and to this day, he has no idea why. And frankly, neither do I. It just sounded good at the time. I don't know. I'd be down at third base while he's up to bat. All right, Old Hickory, let's swing away. Here it comes, Old Hickory, right down the pipe. His parents are sitting on the bench completely baffled. What the hell is he calling our son? I have no idea, but I sure don't like it. Look, I'm the coach, all right? And if I want to call your kid by President Andrew Jackson's nickname, well, by golly, I'm going to do it. Anyways, so this kid's nickname was the Madman. Now, why did I call him the Madman? Well, because this kid was like fucking 47 pounds and he was the smallest kid on the team. Having a nickname like the Madman gave him some confidence while he was at the plate. All right, Madman, swing away. This kid's crazy. I seen him fucking rob an old woman with a hammer. Swing away, Madman. What the? This kid's name's the Madman? What the hell? That's my name, motherfucker. Don't wear it out. So I read this kid's script, which is entitled Busted Lip. And it's about a kid on his baseball team last year who got hit in the face with a fly ball. Spoiler alert. And you know, it's a pretty shitty script, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the kid can hardly wipe his ass. I wasn't expecting much. But what I really wasn't expecting was for him to pepper in a few swear words in the script. Yeah, that's right, he threw a couple F-bombs in there because he knew he was writing for a Brew Stew cartoon, and in the Brew Stew world, there's no such thing as the word frickin'. I couldn't believe it. I mean, granted, he did put some asterisks in there to cover his ass in case his parents found it and read it, which would have been awkward. They would have been like, what the hell kind of manifesto is our kid writing? Yeah, probably wouldn't be a good look. But anyways, since this kid had the balls to write this script in the first place, I present to you my first cover story. This is The Madman's Busted Lip. All right, now we've all played baseball before, right? All right, I'm not doing the voice the entire time. Holy hell, my fucking throat's gonna be shot. I'm gonna need a fucking lozenge. All right, let's try again. All right, now we've all played baseball before, right? And if you haven't, hey, that's okay. My baseball team last year was called the Pirates. And on that team, there was Josh, there was Tanner, there was Elijah, and there was Leo, and there was, holy hell, he's listing the whole fucking team. Madman, for future reference, we don't need to know the whole goddamn roster, all right? This shit sounds like the fucking starting offense in an NFL game. Bobby Thompson, Monroe Elementary. Little Ricky, homeschooled. Big Ricky, the Ohio State University. Look, just rattle off a couple of kids' names, preferably the weird ones that will make the story more interesting. How about that? All right, back to it. And that was my baseball team, the Pirates. But this story is about a kid named Josh, because Josh, and here comes our first F-bomb, everybody, busted his F***ing lip on a pop fly ball. Woo! He went there. He did it. And when that happened, everybody in the stands was like, Josh, what the H-E double hockey sticks? You're supposed to catch the ball with your glove, not your fucking face. All right, time out real quick, because we just so happened to be at this game that he's talking about, and nobody that day was like, hey, you 9-year-old piece of shit, catch the ball with your glove, not your fucking face. High five, am I right? Ha, stupid ass. No, that shit's crazy, madman. What are you talking about? Maybe that's what your ruthless ass was thinking about, playing third base over there. But everybody in the stands was just concerned about this child's general welfare. All right, sorry, just had to clear that up real quick. So now Josh is bleeding and he's crying like a baby. But eventually he calmed down and then we started playing again. The end. Whoa, that was abrupt, wasn't it? Madman, you didn't quite stick the landing there, dude. But you know, I get it. Endings can be hard sometimes. Life's not always a goddamn Steven Spielberg movie, am I right? But hey, not bad for a first script. Everybody, give the Madman a round of applause. Fuck yeah, Madman! Fuck yeah! Now, like I said, we were at this game he's referring to, and I feel like the Madman might have missed a few, key details. So I'd like to tell you this busted lip story, but from my perspective. All right, it's a lovely summer day, and the Pirates are playing the, whoever the fuck they were playing. We're in the stands enjoying ourselves, watching shitty little kid baseball. Little Ricky on the other team hits a pop fly, and the center fielder decides to catch the ball with his teeth. And my God, the sound that it made sounded like a fucking golf ball hitting aluminum siding. It was like, holy hell, is that kid dead? This kid collapses in the field like he just got shot by a rifle. The coach is running out there like the fucking baseball field's on fire. The Madman's at third base smoking a cigarette, not giving a fuck about anything. The whole scene's starting to look like the beginning of Saving Private Ryan. There's blood all over the place. The left fielder's cradling this kid's head. He's got prayer beads in his hands and shit. Run away from the light. You're gonna make it. Think about how much Fortnite you still haven't played yet. Well, when the coach finally gets out there, that's when they realize that the kid is missing a fucking tooth. Yeah, Madman, I don't know how you managed to miss that minor detail. I mean, the kid lost a fucking lateral incisor, for Christ's sake. You don't leave that shit in the footnotes. So now there's like a 20-minute shitty scavenger hunt for this kid's tooth. They're out there for so long, the umpire's eventually like, hey, I'm only getting paid to umpire 2 hours of shitty little kid baseball. Can we wrap this shit up? And just like that, they continued playing the game. The tooth is still missing to this day. And little Joshua survived this whole ordeal. Hell, he even kept playing in this game because, well, it turns out you don't need fucking teeth to play baseball. So, Madman, if you're still watching this, instead of doing homework like I told you, why don't you take some notes on my version of the story? Maybe draw yourself a fucking Venn diagram. Do a little compare and contrast, if you will. Maybe it'll help you out on your second script. And who knows, maybe years from now, we'll all be watching your shitty little cartoons on YouTube instead. The end.
BruceDude.com.
I fucking love the Brewsters. They're so amazing.
Yeah. They're pretty awesome.
That shit's hilarious. That fucking aluminum golf ball sound. Oh my God.
Oh, dude, I've been hit with stuff in the face, like balls like that, man. Like fucking, I'm sorry, it's horrible to say, but like a baseball. I've been hit with soccer. I was a goalie, man. I was a goalie in soccer. Of course, I got hit with soccer ball in the face. I was a goalie. You get hit, man. Like fuck, you're a soccer player. You had the ball. You get
Good
hit.
morning, Erica. How are you, dear? Good morning, Smoka. How's your guys' Sunday morning going? Let me see if I can find another one.
I gotta grab a cup of Joe.
All right.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm hitting the wrong buttons and shit.
It's just great. There's so many. He's so fucking hilarious. All right, here we go.
All right, so not too long ago, I donated some blood to the Red Cross. Now, you usually donate blood for one of two reasons. Either A, you do it for a good cause, you know, like you're supposed to, or B, you're sick of the Red Cross calling you every second of every goddamn day, harassing you like some psycho ex-girlfriend. It's been 300 days since your last donation. Give us your blood or we'll kill your dog. Now, donating blood is no big deal to most people. It's 45 minutes out of your day, and it's relatively painless. But me, on the other hand, I'm kind of a wuss. It's not that the sight of blood makes me sick. That's not the problem. I could watch somebody chop their fingers off while drinking a bottle of ketchup. It wouldn't even bother me. No big deal. It's the feeling of a pulse that makes me queasy. I don't like it. Your blood pumping and shit. It tops the list of things that I find nasty. Your ass could be unconscious on the ground and I would just leave you there. I am not checking your pulse. And if I do, I'm hoping your ass is dead so I don't gotta feel that pulse. It's nasty. Remember being a kid in gym class? They'd make us run around and then check our heart rate. Well, I didn't want to do that shit, so I'd just lie and make stuff up. All right, what did you get for your heart rate? 900. 900? What are you, a fucking hummingbird? So anyway, I decide I'm not going to be a wuss. I'm going to donate some blood. And the first thing they do is have a lady test your blood. See how much hepatitis you got going on in your body. Oh, good. You have 0 hepatitis. Congratulations. Okay, great. She's over there licking her lips and shit. I then get set up with a nurse to draw my blood. And my nurse was a very large lady. She had like shoulders of a linebacker, a John Stamos 5 o'clock shadow. Her name was Lucy. I think. It could have been Juicy. I might have misheard it. Lucy or Juicy. One of the two. So Juicy here was my nurse. And she was going to take some of my blood. I didn't know if she was going to use a needle or just her bare hands and wring my arm out like a wet towel. But I was ready either way. You have some big veins in your arm. Thank you. You have big triceps. So I get set up, needle in my arm, my blood's dripping into a bag, and right away, I can feel my arm start pulsating. Ooh, I don't like this shit one bit. I look over and see this girl next to me getting her blood drawn, and she's not looking so good. She's laying down, white as a ghost, looking like E.T. when he was about to die. A nurse comes up to her and she's like, I don't feel very... Just throws up all over herself. Oh my God, what kind of torture chamber is this place? So now I can feel my pulse and the whole room stinks like E.T.'s throw up. Fantastic. Now I'm starting to get a little queasy. I start thinking, oh my God, they're draining the life out of me. My HP is plummeting right now. They're gonna milk me for all my blood. I start sweating. I'm getting dizzy. Jesus Christ, they're gonna have to pump blood into me just so I can donate this blood. It's gonna defeat the whole goddamn purpose. I should just get up and leave. Just stand up with my Capri Sun bag of blood and get the hell out of here. This is mine, god damn it! So by this time, everybody sees that there's no color in my face anymore. I'm looking pretty rough. All of a sudden, I'm the dying E.T. Drew Barrymore, what are you doing here? And why is that sunflower falling apart? The nurses lay me back. They put a cold rag over my head. Did you not eat a big breakfast this morning? I didn't eat anything for breakfast this morning. Well, that's probably why you feel like shit. Whatever, Juicy. Just get this goddamn needle out of me. I'm laying there like a newborn baby. The nurses are over there talking shit behind my back. Oh my God, what a wuss. I bet he passes out. I'm over there clinging on to consciousness. God damn it. Don't you pass out. Don't you give these vampire ladies the satisfaction. And just when I was about to, good old Juicy saved the day. Okay, you big wuss. That should be enough. Oh, thank God. They have to hold my hand like a toddler as they walk me to the snack table. Everybody's clapping their hands like I'm an injured athlete coming off the field. They sit me in a chair, sprinkle some Cheez-Its on my face. Eat. You have to eat to live. And then that's it. You're done. You did your good deed for the day, and you even get a sticker. Thanks for the blood. Now remember, your next appointment's in 54 days and 12 hours. You better be there, or we're going to come to your house and slash your tires.
I can't breathe. Oh my goodness. Ugh, that was fucking great. You have to eat. You have to eat to live. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, wow. All right, we'll find another one. What do we got? Oh, nope, we watched that one. We got time to do one more. That was fucking great. That was amazing. Oh, man. All right, here we go.
All right, Haunted Duplex, the prequel, the beginning before the beginning. All right, so to start out, this story didn't really take place in my haunted duplex. It technically took place in the house I lived in before. Oh, you clickbait little bastard. But it was my first paranormal experience that happened to me, and it took place when I was 7 years old. Now, I have an older sister named Danielle, and on one particular night, she had her friend Amanda stay the night. So it's the middle of the night. My sister and her friend are laying down about to go to sleep. Meanwhile, my 7-year-old ass is knocked out in my room, probably dreaming about Harry and Marv stealing all my Pokemon cards. Now it's the summer, so my sister has a box fan in her room because our broke asses didn't have central air. And while they're laying there trying to go to sleep, the fan keeps turning off by itself. Amanda, you dipwad, stop screwing with the fan. I'm not doing anything. It's doing it by itself. Again, I wasn't there for this. I was in my room fending off the wet bandits with paint cans and shit. But according to my sister's testimonial, she said the fan started to shake violently. Well, that's not what box fans are supposed to do, so it freaked them the hell out. My sister starts screaming like the goddamn fan's gonna chop her head off. Her screaming wakes me up. Get away from my Charizard, Marv. My dad runs into her room. What's going on? Is the house on fire? Somebody grab all the photo albums. No, it's my fan. It's possessed by the devil. My dad looks over. The fan's purring like a kitten. No problems whatsoever. What are you talking about? I just bought that thing like 6 months ago. It's fine. I'm not crazy. I know what I seen. That thing was shaking like a goddamn chihuahua. Yeah, well, I think you guys are smoking crack. There's nothing wrong with that fan. What do you think, Amanda? Huh? You been experimenting with some crack rock lately? You guys don't need to be screaming at the top of your lungs like the goddamn Backstreet Boys are in town. Good night. So now they're a little apprehensive, but they think, you know what? Maybe we were smoking crack. Maybe there isn't a demon in the box fan after all. And they go back to sleep. Well, sure as shit, the next morning rolls around and that fan starts turning off by itself again. I think it's trying to communicate with us. Are you a dead person? Oh my God, I fucking knew it. My mom walks into the room. You guys want some toaster strudels? Never mind the fucking toaster strudels, Mom. There's a demon in my fan, and it's trying to talk to us. Now, my mom's pretty gullible. She sees the fan turn off, and she's like, oh my God, they're right. Kenny, get up here with some Bibles. This box fan is haunted. Yeah, what the fuck ever. Let me know when the walls start bleeding. You guys are out of your mind. So that's when I walk into the room to see what all the commotion's about. What the hell's going on in here? And why the hell were you screaming last night like the goddamn Backstreet Boys were in town? There's a demon in the fan, and it's trying to talk to us. So there I am, watching my mom, who's an adult, and my sister, who's almost an adult, talk to a box fan that my dad bought from Sears. Are you an evil spirit? I think if it turns off, that means yes. And if it stays on, that also means yes. Now, I'm not buying it. Even my 7-year-old brain's like, that fan's broken. It's not haunted. You guys are smoking crack. Can we go eat some goddamn toaster strudels now? But they keep asking the questions. Are you going to hurt any of us? What kind of stupid-ass question is that, Danielle? It's a goddamn box fan. What's it gonna do? Thank you for joining us at 13 o'clock news. This just in, a whole family was massacred late last night in their home. We have Dan Peterson at the scene. Dan, what do you have for us? Well, Tom, it's pretty fucked up. It appears a box fan from Sears got possessed by the devil and chopped everybody's heads off. Back to you, Tom. But as soon as my sister asked that question, the fan just cuts off completely. Now this is where shit gets a little real. There's a jewelry box sitting on my sister's dresser, and this thing just flies off and damn near hits me in the forehead. Now, needless to say, it startled the hell out of me. But I look over, and I see my mom, my sister, and her friend all trying to squeeze their asses through the bedroom door at the same time, like some kind of Scooby-Doo cartoon. Never mind the fucking 7-year-old boy sitting on the floor. There's a goddamn poltergeist in the house. It's every man for himself. They run out to the living room to get my dad. Get that fan out of this house. Now it's starting to throw shit at us. At this point, my dad's just sick of dealing with it, so he takes the fan, and he puts it out in the garage. That's right, a brand new box fan that was just bought from Sears is going in the garage now because my mom and my sister are afraid of it. The rest of the day, my sister's going around the house trying to talk to that evil spirit still. Are you in the toaster? Toast a strudel if you're in the toaster. But nothing ever happened while that fan stayed in the garage. Probably still in this garage to this day. But as a bonus, when my sister's friend was walking home from our house that day, a little tree branch fell right in front of her. And she was so freaked the fuck out that she sprinted all the way back to our house. Oh my God, the fan tried to kill me with a giant tree branch. All right, that's it, Amanda. I'm calling your mom. You need to be enrolled in a rehab program because I'm sick to death of your goddamn crack rock stories.
Bruce.
Dude,
Oh my goodness.
That's like, I'm sick of your crack rock stories. That's what got me.
That's fucking amazing.
Holy fuck.
I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning, man. That was great.
Yeah.
You missed the one about giving blood. That you'll have to watch that one, man. That one was fucking amazing. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we outro, let's play our Christmas song again.
Oh, this is not Mariah Carey.
Cheers, everybody.
I've rolled this blunt for you, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. A gift of green so true, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. The finest herb I bring, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. To light and let it sing, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. So puff, puff, pass along, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This vibe we've built so strong, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. When we all spark the flame, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. We're playing love's best game, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This circle here tonight, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, burns brighter than the light, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. So puff, puff, pass along, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This vibe we've built so strong, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This blunt, this spark, this moment we share, a little gift wrapped in smoke and care. I've rode with love for you, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This herb will see us through, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. So let the smoke rise high, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Together we touch the sky, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. So puff, puff, pass along, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. This vibe we've built so strong, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. With every hit we sing, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Together joy we bring, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
Merry Christmas month. Happy holiday month. Much love, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful morning. I'm so excited to show you guys more Christmas music, but we'll roll it out slowly throughout the month. You'll hear one here and there and everywhere sometimes or not.
It's hard for him not to play like 10 in a row, man.
It's so hard, dude.
It's so hard.
It's that's what she said too.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll go ahead and hand it over to the Man-Bear. We'll go ahead and smoke one more with you guys and call it a chillin' Sunday morning.
Oh, man. It's been such a good morning with all of you. As you know, Chillin Sunday Morning is the best vibe. Love the new music. Thank God you did not play Mariah Carey, man. I was going to jump through the damn screen, man. Make sure you all spread some love and positivity. Do something nice for a stranger, and we'll catch you later today. Much love, everybody.
Much love. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been an amazing, amazing morning. Oh, shit. Thank you, Crystal. That's crazy. Thank you very much. That's wild. I didn't even say that. Dang. Oh.
Nice.
I hope you guys have all had an amazing, wonderful morning. I fucking love Sunday mornings to Cove with you guys. I love the slow chillin'. Very interesting ass morning speaker this morning. I definitely, definitely like. It was. I don't know. I get it, but it was so good though. At the same time.
It's a good conversation starter.
Absolutely, for real. It was very good. I don't know. It was so good.
It was good.
Great this day in history. I hope Vicki Bowers, you were having a wonderful, wonderful day wherever you are, dear. I hope to see everybody at the one and only Yurt Nanigans. And speaking of the Yurt Nanigans, please make sure that you are following the one and only Yurt Entertainment. Make sure that you're getting into those $20 mystery boxes, those $40 registry boxes. Make sure you're getting into the Yerp Away. And if you're trying to get into the Yerp Away, please make sure that you follow the instructions. Please don't become a womp. And if anybody has any questions on any of that, please reach out to Europe Entertainment. Reach out to anybody from the Cove, and we will get you your ticket to Planet Europe today. I'm very excited. If I don't see you guys at the Uranigans, I will see you at Thursday afternoon, Sunday afternoon smoke. That is only on the Sir Cops a Lot page, so please make sure you are following the one and only fucking Facebook, Sir Cops a Lot. We are trying to build up this page, so every invite, every share, every follow, every tag, every comment, it means the world. It helps out every bit. We appreciate that. Make sure you're following Man-Bear. Man-Bear, I love the morning shows with you, bro. It's so fun hanging out with you in our conversations. And, like, I love that we agree on, like, 80% of everything. And, like, 20% of everything we can actually discuss why we feel separate ways. And I fucking appreciate that so much, bro. Like, that's fine. I have no problem with you having, like, you know, anybody having a differing opinion. I want to know why. And not in a bad way. It's just interesting to me. And if you have any news that you would like to get out in the world, please let us know, and we will get it as far as we possibly can. And thank you to anybody and everybody who helped support the Cove. It's been crazy. We're like 30 plus some days out from a year rocking and doing this, and it's wild. It's wild, and it could not have been brought to you guys without you guys, and it means so much. And Cove TV and all of the shows are truly brought to you guys by the viewers like yourselves, and it means so much. It helps so much. And I don't know what else I would rather be doing than hanging out with you guys every day, playing the games in the morning and chilling in the night shows, Europe and Cops a Lot and Man-Bear and everybody. That's amazing. So I hope to see everybody at some point, somewhere along throughout the day. And I hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful, blessed Sunday. And much love, everybody. Cheers and happy December.
It's Sunday morning, sweet and slow. The coffee's brewing, let the good vibes flow. Friends are gathered, hearts are light. Cannabis sparks, morning feels just right.
The sun is shining, the cove's alive, sharing laughter as the moments arrive. Every smile, every story we know makes Sunday mornings
sweet and slow, sweet and slow, the way Sundays go.
Oh, sweet and slow.
Pass the peace and the coffee, let the good times grow.
Sweet and slow.
In the Cove we gather, in the light of the day. With love and laughter, we find our way.
The air is hazy, the green burns bright.
Coffee warms hands in the morning light.
Conversations flow like the ocean tide. We're all connected, no need to hide. The choir hums, the rhythm sways. Joy fills the Cove in endless ways.
Every soul finds a place to grow. On Sunday morning, sweet and slow, sweet and slow, the way Sundays go.
Oh, sweet and slow.
Pass the peace and the coffee, let the good times grow.
Ooh.
Sweet and slow. In the Cove we gather, in the light of the day. With love and laughter, we find our way.
Sweet and slow, let it flow.
Feel the love, let it show.
In the Cove we'll roam bright.
Sunday morning has begun. Hallelujah for the day. Sweet and slow, let's light the way.
Much love, everybody. See you guys with your shenanigans.